What happened to you, Billy?
Good morning, Patrick.
Just like that, huh? You come waltzing into town after 6 days, and all you can say is, morning, Patrick.
Well, if you're wondering, I lost my old pony about 5 days ago, Patrick, up in Baker's Canyon. I had a landslide up there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I guess I can be glad it didn't take my horse. I left it down here at Traeger's stable to have it tended to. It had a bad hoof or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And what about that cattle Tundle sends you up to Rawlins to get?
Oh, yeah, I never got there. I've been laid up with a twisted ankle all this time. Don't tell me old Tundle's all head up on account of I've been laid up all this time.
Oh, no. He's just been worried, that's all.
That's more than I can say with the people around here. Of course, you should have come looking for me, Patrick.
That ankle got well in a hurry, didn't it, Billy? Especially with all that walking you've been doing.
Got any more questions, Patrick? Stuff all right?
How's he look to you, Billy?
Well, you did right well, Mr. Traeger. It looks real good. You got the swelling down, everything. You say $1?
Yep.
That's what I thought. Much obliged. Say, I got a thing here. Fellow gentleman with horses like you are. I was wondering if you could maybe fix this up for me.
Could be. Fixed Miss Tompkins' false teeth last week while she waited. Let me get my glasses and a pair of pliers.
No, I'll tell you what, I'm real thirsty. I've been riding a long ways. I'll be over to the saloon over here. Can you watch my rifle for me there and don't scratch it. I'll have your hide.
Something valuable, huh, Billy?
Just get it fixed, Mr. Traeger.
If you didn't see her yourself, I thought someone else might have mentioned her.
He's looking for a runaway girl.
Maybe you've seen her, sir.
I just got in.
Crossing the road. A rather pretty girl. About 19. Red hair, green eyes. Wearing a calico dress. I've been searching for her for over a week now. Riding my buggy from town to town.
Where'd you start from?
Milford Junction, 50 miles south.
What are you going to do when you find her?
I'm going to teach her a lesson she'll always remember. She's a godless girl, even though she is my own. She belongs in a nunnery. That's where I'm going to put her, once I lay my hands on her again.
There she is, Billy. Good as new.
Where'd you get that? It's her necklace. Get your hands on it. What did you do with my daughter?
I lost her. You see, I knew she was scared, running from someone. I saved her life 5 days ago. Our horse fell over a cliff with her, up in Baker Canyon. They took her to a trapper's cabin. There was no one there to help us. Just her and me.
That was 5 days ago.
I stayed there all this time.
I don't believe your story, boy. How'd you get that bloodstain on your shirt?
I'm telling you the truth, mister.
And why'd you lie to me about losing your horse, Billy?
I didn't want to have to do any explaining, Patrick. This was my business.
Now it's mine. What about the bloodstain?
Well, I got it when I killed some rabbits when I was taking care of the girl. And I've been looking for her ever since she disappeared from the cabin night before last. She just left us to unlock it.
Looking how?
The best I could, mister. Only nobody around here had heard of her. All she left me was her name.
What name?
Lily Varnell.
Lily Varnell. Who you fooling, boy?
Well, that's her name. I mean, that's what she told me.
I don't believe she ever told it to you. Where'd she pick a name like Lily Varnell? Worst woman I ever saw in my life. Got run out of Milford a month ago.
Well, maybe she lied to me, mister, because she didn't want you to find her.
You're the one who's lying. I say you never knew my daughter's name. Because you killed her. For her necklace. I'm ordering you to put this man in jail. He's going to be tried for the murder of my daughter, Phoebe. Phoebe Canfield. I'm ordering you, Sheriff.
Mr. Canfield, nobody orders me. Let you and me go over to my office, Billy.
Are you taking my gun, Patrick?
I didn't say anything about taking a gun.
Just taking a walk.
Come on. Phoebe Canfield, that's a pretty name.
That's right.
Billy, what I don't understand is why you went to so much trouble to lie.
I don't know. What other reason could I give, Patrick, to explain being away for 6 days? I was away for 6 days. I didn't want to have to tell the story. I didn't want people around here
To know about Phoebe? Billy, you could have done it a lot easier. And sometimes I guess a man doesn't think real straight when he gets mixed up with a woman.
Don't say it like that.
But in 5 days, she never gave you her right name. Billy, you know, you don't have a lot of friends around here to make it easier for you if it gets to a jury.
Lousy, stinking town.
No worse than any other town. People go by past performances.
I'll tell you, Patrick, I love that girl.
Yeah. That's what I had to be sure of.
You wanted to be sure of what?
I'd quiet down if I were you, Mr. Canfield.
I only want to find out what the boy knows about my daughter.
I told you I don't know anything, Canfield.
Did you ever see a bad seed grow, Mr. Garrett? Beautiful flower. Something wrong with it. Destined for a violent end, even from the time of its birth.
Why don't you just shut up about her?
You have quite a temper, haven't you? All those shooting scrapes you've been in.
Take it easy, Mr. Canfield.
Perhaps it was my fault. Raising her without a mother. But then some men get married only once. No one suits them after that. What's your name, boy?
His name is William Bonney.
William H. Bonney.
I'll remember that for your grave marker. What did you do with my daughter's body, Mr. Bonney?
You're a dirty liar.
That's what she called me. And all I was trying to do was keep her from running away. From taunting men with her sweet talk. Inveigling them into believing that she needed protection against an unreasonable father. Teasing, twisting them. That's what she did to you, didn't she, Bonnie? Only you killed her. Put him in jail. Or I'll kill him.
Baker Canyon is out of my jurisdiction. If what you said happened in Baker Canyon...
Then I'm getting a circuit judge. I'm having a warrant issued. And he'd better be here when I get back.
Are you threatening me, Mr. Canfield?
I gotta find her, Patrick.
She's alive.
You're gonna give me 2 days. Just 2 days. Patrick.
You mean to tell me he's dragged me here 20 miles over roads that aren't fit for a mule to travel and expects me to issue a warrant on a crime he can't prove?
That's the story, Judge Medford.
Why'd you let him go?
I told you this morning the case was out of my jurisdiction. If the girl's alive, Billy will find her.
And if she's dead, what more you need then to issue a warrant?
I'll have one for you in 10 minutes. Now, I'm a fee officer, Mr. Canfield, and I am fining you $5 for taking the court's time. Now, are you going to take me back, or do I have to rent a horse?
I'm not leaving.
Then the fine goes up. Provide transportation. If ever I listen to a wild-eyed story like yours again, I ought to have my head examined.
You're care for some?
I'm not asking for any courtesy.
Just what are you asking for?
You say this boy will find her. And how does he intend going about it?
If your daughter used the name Lily Varnell, then somehow she must have known the woman in the past.
You're saying my daughter knows a loose woman?
I'm saying only that it's possible Billy might find her through Lily Varnell.
If Phoebe isn't already dead.
I don't think so. Mr. Canfield, she's running from you. And if she's to be found, Billy will have a better chance of finding her than you.
In other words, you're telling me to stay in town?
For everyone concerned.
Yes. Well, that's one way for a father to find an erring daughter. Send a hoodlum after her.
Get some sleep.
You're so kind, Mr. Garrett.
Lily Varnell. Who told you she'd be here?
The stage driver up at Killian Station, he wasn't sure, you know.
Who is? So half a dozen people in this town like to lay hands on her in that crooked faro game. She run out. about 4 weeks ago.
She did. You don't know where she...
You sure seem anxious to see her. What'd she steal from you, boy?
Well, I'm just looking for a girl she might know.
Have you got a drink on you? Try Kelly's up at Greenbrier.
Much obliged.
Wait up, I'll walk home with you.
How'd you close up kind of late?
Oh, I had the place locked up 20 minutes ago, and that man Canfield came in. Didn't want his wagon, had me find a saddle for his horse.
Saddle.
You'd think the devil was after him the way he rode out of town.
Did he say where he was going?
No, didn't say nothing, but he won't get very far with that miserable horse of his. Took the back alleyways, too. Now, where are you going?
Bar's closed. What else you looking for?
A woman named Lily Varnell?
Well, you're feasting your eyes on her. Fine feathers, perfume, everything goes with it. You got any money?
No money. No time to waste. Looking for a girl with red hair and green eyes.
So's every other man I ever met in my whole life.
Sure gave me a lot of sweet talk, didn't you? What'd you give me this for? Or a joke? I told you things about me, how I felt. I never told anybody. You're a liar.
Billy, I had no choice.
Yeah, you're good. You're real good.
I've never spent 3 days in all my life like I spent with you, Billy.
I'll bet.
You're wrong. I fell in love with you, Billy, just like you fell in love with me.
Well, why did you lie to me?
Because I had no choice. This happened to me once before, 2 years ago. Another man I met. We were going to be married. I found his body in an alleyway. The night before he was to take me away. He'd been shot in the back. And somebody had taken his gun. The day you saved my life in Baker Canyon, I found the gun in the bottom drawer of my father's bureau. For 2 years it had been there. My father had killed him. And I knew that he'd kill any man who ever came near me. So I ran away. And I ran my horse over the cliff deliberately. But when I woke up in your arms, Billy, I knew that I wanted to live. But I knew that my father would follow me and find me with you. That's why I ran away from you.
Why did you come to Lily Varnell?
Because I'd heard of her and I knew where she was. And it's the only way I could figure to get away from my father and be done with you. The men I'd meet in dance halls, I knew I'd never fall in love with.
We're going to be married. I'm not afraid of your father.
sir. What can J.C. Summers do for you today, sir?
Oh, just kind of looking around here. You wouldn't happen to have any dancing shoes, would you? I mean, something like a lady could get married in? Yeah.
And maybe a pair of star heels for a gentleman?
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Show me what you got, will you?
Yes, sir.
How much?
Right off the boat from Galveston, our only import. Straight from Paris. Yes, sir. Hand sewn, every inch a lady's slipper.
How much?
$5.
All right, sir. You just made yourself a deal.
How about a pair of boots for a gentleman?
Billy? Billy, is that you?
No, it isn't, Billy. But he led me to you, Phoebe.
Pa? Pa, don't hurt him.
Who's to blame a father for killing a man who brings his daughter to a place like this? We'll just wait here.
Phoebe?
Take your last look at her, Mr. Bonnie.
Honeysuckle, Billy. Remember? Hanging over the cabin window.
Billy. Leave them behind with the rest of it.
For when you grow up, Anita.
Lieutenant.
There it is. Proof.
Not more than 40 proof if it's like the rest of the bar whiskey around here.
I'm not joking. One of my men found this just outside the Mescalero reservation. Oh, I know somebody's selling these savages whiskey. This sort of thing could inflame the whole frontier. I want it stopped.
Lieutenant, I wouldn't worry about the frontier. The Indian wars are a thing of the past. But let's get one thing straight. I was the one who told you last week those mescaleros were getting whiskey. You were the one who said it was absolutely impossible to smuggle it past your men.
It's against federal law to sell contraband to these savages. I want the man that's doing it arrested.
Fine. Fine. What's his name?
It's your responsibility to find that out, Sheriff.
Lieutenant, what do you think I've been trying to do for the past week?
I won't comment on your capabilities. I've only been stationed here for a month. But in the East, we know how to bring criminals to justice. I'll hold this as evidence.
Yeah, you do that. And if you lose that one, you'll find plenty more in any saloon in town.
Drop that rifle! And drop it or I'll fire!
You're drunk.
Me get blue coat.
You're lucky if that's what you were trying. You missed. Where did you get that whiskey?
McBean, good friend of Apache.
Even your own office isn't safe, Sheriff. I'll certainly put that in my report.
Lieutenant, you can take your report to wherever it goes. Meanwhile, give me a hand with Sam here. We'll put him in a cell. I'll question him when he sobers up.
You two stay right here. I'll take care of the buying. And stay away from him. I got a hard enough time keeping you two out of trouble. You hear me?
Yes, Pa.
Yes, Pa. Yes, Pa.
We shouldn't have brought it into town like this, May. What if Pa'd catch on? Don't worry. When we get to Split Fork, you keep Pa busy. I'll get the box off the wagon, and they can pick it up later. Yeah, but what about the money? Oh, those Indians are honest. They'll pay.
How you doing, Patrick? Billy, I'm sorry, I've got business right now.
Afternoon, Sheriff.
Afternoon, girls. Your Pa inside? You been treating you girls all right lately?
Oh, Pa's a changed man since you had that talk with him, Sheriff. Yeah, he fixed up our house and even bought us some dresses.
Girls, I want an honest answer. Has he been acting like he might be up to something?
Oh, no, Sheriff. Not Pa. You, sure used up plenty of supplies on Mr. Tundle's ranch.
Yeah, we got a pretty fair load here.
Why don't you ever come on by our place and see my sister and me? It's not far from Mr. Tundle's.
Maybe it's because you ain't never asked me. But then you gals cause enough trouble without me hanging around you.
May, we better get the wagon and get on home. Oh, yeah, well, come on by sometime, Billy. We run now, he's gonna know it's us. Yeah, but if we stay around here, he'll find the box. Billy, Pa's getting so many supplies today, we're not gonna have much room. Could you take something for us?
Like what?
Oh, just a box with, some bottles of vinegar.
Yeah, I can take it, make it late getting there. I gotta unload this stuff at Tundle's first, and I'll drive on out.
Oh, we wouldn't mind that. Oh, no, we can fix you supper.
All right. What you want? Boy, I'm gonna need supper after lugging this thing around.
Ain't many men that are gentlemen like you. Yeah, we sure is grateful. Them Indians will just have to wait till tomorrow. Yeah, but what if he opens the box?
Why, Sheriff, you fix it so I can't even buy a drink for myself in this county. Now, how would I get whiskey to sell to a pack of Indians?
McBean, you tell me how that Apache knew your name.
Could be an Apache name.
McBean, when that Indian sobers up, he's going to talk. That could be bad for you.
Every time anything happens in this county, you think me and my gals did it. Just because they're high-spirited and well, done a few little pranks one time.
You call horse stealing a prank?
Almost forgot it was your horse he stole. Borrowed. You gals been up to any shenanigans?
Oh, no, Pa, not us.
You see, Sheriff, I'm just a poor old widower trying to be both Ma and Pa to them gals. You're gonna get the whole family a bad name accusing me of things like this. Why, you could ruin them gals' lives.
I'll try not to do that, Mr. McBean. And since you've got nothing to hide, you won't mind if I ride out to your place, have a look around?
Wait a minute, Sheriff. I know a man's right. You can't...
I could get a warrant.
Well, if that's the way you feel about it.
I'll get my horse, meet up with you on the road.
Well, get in. That satisfied? You see, you've been all through the house and the barn, and you ain't found nothing incriminating. But you don't have to worry, Sheriff. I ain't gonna hold this again. You see, some folks they get themselves a lawyer and sue, but Sheriff, I just ain't that kind, Sheriff.
That's a nice-looking still you've got there.
Still?
Still.
Oh, that's still. I reckon you want me to confess, huh? Yeah, I've been making some for myself since you wouldn't let me buy any in the county, but I ain't been selling to them Indians. You believe that now, don't you, Sheriff? I better get me one of them lawyers.
You get around, don't you, Patrick?
What brings you out here, Billy?
Oh, he came to see me.
Yeah, that's right. Got that box for you.
Box?
Yeah, hold some vinegar out here for him. What's the matter? What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Vinegar.
Sure smells better than vinegar, don't it?
Good stuff.
All right, let's have it.
Have what?
I want a full admission from both of you.
You mean both of us?
Billy, it won't work. He's been making the stuff. You've been delivering it
Oh,
for
come
him.
on now. Don't drag me into this thing. I was doing a favor. All this box out here.
Billy, you'd be better off to admit it. You might get off easier.
What do you mean get off easier?
Selling whiskey to Indians carries a stiff term in a federal prison.
Prison?
Yeah.
Well, the way you've been carrying on, I just figured I needed a drink.
McBean, I've been trying to go easy on you, but evidence is evidence. The still was here on your property. You admit to using it. I just caught Billy with a case of illegal whiskey, again on your property.
Oh, come on now.
I'll deal with you later. How do you explain it?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that, Sheriff.
Oh, come on now. Let me tell you what happened here, Patrick. Them girls in town, they asked me to bring this box out here. I brought it out here, and that's all I know about this whole mess.
May and June?
That's right.
Sheriff, them gals. They was the ones that was brewing it. They've been acting mighty peculiar the last month or two.
Get him.
Yeah. Come on out, little girls. Your old daddy wants to have a little talk with you. Get back here. I want to have a talk with you. Oh, them ungrateful pups.
Oh, Patrick, looks like they stole your horse. Again.
I found him clear into town. Did he put Pa in jail? Yeah, and Billy, too. Boy, he was fussing up a storm. Oh, I heard the sheriff say they were the chief suspects. Oh, do you think the sheriff meant what he said about prison? Yeah, just for selling whiskey to some old Indians. We've got to do something. It ain't fair to let Paul sit in jail just for something we did. Maybe we ought to give ourselves up. And go to prison, too? Huh, I'm sorry, but not that much. Oh, I guess we shouldn't ought to done what we done. We had to, June. I showed you what it said in that book I found. Gals like us just ain't never gonna get married less'n we get a trousseau. Boy, it sure costs a lot of money for them frills and such. Yeah, we'd have had it, too. Another few brews of whiskey. It don't matter now. No fella's gonna look at us more'n once with a prison record. Well, we ain't getting no record. And we ain't leaving Pa go to prison. I got an idea. Your last idea landed Pa in the clink.
Come now, Sheriff. You have all the facts we need. One man owned the still, the other transported the whiskey.
Lieutenant, I told you I'd hold those two men for questioning, but I don't think they're guilty.
But you have the facts. In the Army, facts are... facts.
Oh.
Did you get a statement from that assassin?
Assassin?
The Apache. I'll remind you, he tried to kill me, Sheriff. Well, he'll stand trial for that.
No. No, Lieutenant. Not in this town.
You intend to let that potential murderer go free?
Oh, no, he'll be tried for being drunk and disturbing the peace. But assault, to convict him, you'd have to prove intent.
Well, his intent was plain enough.
But not his aim. Lieutenant, everybody in town knows that Apache couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. How he came so close to you is beyond me.
Very well. But since you've had no success in obtaining a confession from the two men you're holding, would you object to my questioning them?
Oh, not at all, Lieutenant. I'm just a county sheriff. It might be they're much too smart for me.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, Patrick.
Why, Billy, I'm just doing this for your own good. You know that.
Come to let me out, eh? Oh, it was them gals, Sheriff. You can take my word.
Gentlemen, this is Lieutenant Baxter. He'd like to question both of you.
Maybe you could help a poor old fella get out of this dungeon, huh? You know, I've been dealing with a hard kind of people here. Colonel.
Well, you may address me as Lieutenant. Boy, stand at attention.
Yes, sir.
On your feet. I'm addressing you.
Want to come in here and argue the point?
I'll deal with you later. Now, McBean, you've committed a grave offense. You understand that?
What's that?
This whiskey business.
Well, I told you I don't know nothing about it. Why you get the ear trouble, Colonel?
Lieutenant.
Well, looks like you ought to be a colonel to me.
That takes time in the Army. I have hopes that my rank is not in question here.
Bright young fellow like you just can't sit around and grow potatoes in your ears.
Please, let's just forget about my rank and my ears.
Yeah, it's up to you. I'm just trying to pass out a mite of wisdom. Like I was your very own daddy.
Why don't you just confess?
You're asking me to disgrace my family name.
If you told me that boy's part in this, I might be able to help your case.
You mean if I told you he done it all, he'd let me out of here, huh?
McBean.
Of course not. Oh, that wouldn't be ethical.
I've finished with these men, Sheriff.
A couple of hard cases, eh, Colonel? Lieutenant.
You mentioned you plan to bring in 2 other suspects.
Mm-hmm.
Girls.
Uh-huh.
You feel they're part of this gang?
Could be. But they just might be the whole gang themselves.
Sheriff, those 2 men are as guilty as any men I've ever seen. You surely can't believe that ridiculous tale that 2 young girls, all by themselves, engaged in making and selling contraband.
Wait until you meet the girls.
Well, I can understand your feeling. I mean, after all, they did steal your horse. I don't even see you attempting to find the girls.
Lieutenant, you haven't given me time to get out of this office and try.
Good day, Sheriff.
Stop right there, mister. I don't want to shoot you, Mr. Garrett.
What is this? Who are they?
3 guesses.
We come to break Pa out of here. We don't want no trouble. But we'll shoot if we have to. You believe that, Mr. Garrett?
Yeah?
Put your guns down easy.
Why, surely this can't be serious.
Lieutenant, take my word for it. It is.
Now, girls, you have to understand that what you're doing is illegal. Now, if you'll just hand me your weapons, we'll deal with you fairly.
Won't be such a nice-looking fella with a hole between your eyes. Now, drop your gun. The keys? I'll watch these 2. You run upstairs and unlock the door. We'll take them with us. Now, move.
Now, maybe you're too young to realize the seriousness of selling whiskey to Indians, but you're old enough to know that what you're doing right now is wrong.
Well, we're sorry for what we did, Mr. Garrett. We didn't mean no harm. But we got no choice now.
Well, even if you get your paw loose and make a run for it, you know I'll have to come after you.
That doesn't mean you're going to catch us. Now, move. Let Pa out. We ain't letting you down, Pa.
You hadn't ought to done this, gals.
Well, we didn't figure they'd blame you for what we done. Now hurry up and get dressed. All right, you 2 in there.
Kind of glad you put me in here now, Patrick, because I wouldn't have missed this for anything.
Billy, it looks like you aren't guilty on this whiskey business, but if you open your mouth in the next 2 minutes, I'll figure out enough charges against you to keep you in here until you are an old man.
Well, I know. I understand how you feel, Patrick. I'd feel the same way. Think that something like this can happen to the finest lawman this county's ever had. Shoot, boy, this story's going to spread like wildfire. They'll be talking about this in every town in the Southwest.
Billy?
Hurry up, Pa. We got to get out of here.
Now, hold on. We ain't going off and leaving Billy in here. He ain't done nothing.
Oh, we can let him out, too.
Well, I hate to run off and leave you here, Patrick.
We sure got to thank McGallis for what they done for us.
Yeah, that's right, Big B. We got a lot to thank him for, don't we?
Hey, Pa, come on, Pa.
Now, I'm your daddy, and I'm doing this for your own good.
We don't want no prison record, Pa. No. Oh, Pa.
Come here. Listen, I've been thinking. I think we better go get something to eat, McBean, and talk this thing over before we let the sheriff loose here.
Have your fun, Billy. Young man, I order you to open this door.
Blue coat.
Watch out, Sheriff. I'll handle him. I'll warn you, Windin. I was awarded a citation in hand-to-hand combat training.
Lieutenant, that won't be necessary. Billy, open that door. Sam, go on home.
Go, son.
Sam.
On it home.
You go on home too, Billy.
I was figuring on hanging around here, Patrick, watching the fun.
You've had your fun for today.
Well, you may be right at that. I got a little story to tell some folks I know. It's too good to keep to myself.
Billy? Pa, you come in here. Pa.
Well, I asked the lieutenant to talk to them alone for a while.
Well, you know how I felt about turning again McGallis, but I figured if I help you out, maybe you do something for them.
Well, there's a federal offense involved. The lieutenant will have something to say about that. But I'll do what I can.
Yeah. Well, you see, the only reason they got in trouble was they just wanted to get married. And I figured them getting married would be a good thing for them. And, say, that Billy, he's single, and Sheriff, you're single too.
McBain.
Just a thought. Maybe there wasn't what you had in mind. You know, they're a mite young, but they ain't exactly ugly.
You dry your tears. Sheriff, I think perhaps I agree with you.
Oh?
There's no need to bring these girls up for trial. They did return your horse, and they promised not to do this kind of thing anymore. You know, underneath all that rowdiness, they're really sweet young ladies. Yes, I mean ladies. You see, it just took someone like me to bring that quality out in them.
You like me, Dallas, huh?
Well, I'd certainly have to say that now.
Which one you like best, Colonel?
Why don't you two talk that over while I get my work done? You know, Lieutenant, if you'd be willing to take on the responsibility, I'd be willing to parole those two young ladies to you until the hearing tomorrow.
Well, I'd certainly go along with that.
Done.
Ladies?
You've been a real gentleman going easy in McGallis. But they're going to get what's coming to them the minute I get them home. I got me a switch. Only thing that keeps a woman in line. See, you ever get married, I'll get you one. Kind of token of friendship.
No, Mr. McBean, you take the wrong approach. You have to use kindness and understanding with the gentlers. No, girls! Wait! Why, those two...
Hey, Lieutenant, kindness and understanding?
But that's my horse!
kind of like old times together, wasn't it, Patrick? 2 days in El Paso.
Yeah, we're back in Lincoln County now.
I mean, fun's over just like that, huh?
Of course not, Billy. Man's entitled to a little fun. But I don't mean 24 hours a day.
That's where we differ just a little bit, Patrick.
Get hit, Billy?
I didn't get hit, but that's a hard way of saying hello.
Young Apache buck. Having fun.
Just a little, you mean? Look over there. It may be more than a little.
Apache work. What did you do to earn this, boy?
He needs a drink of water. You asking him questions. What's the matter? Don't you ever stop playing lawman, Patrick?
Not very often, Billy. I get him some water.
I'll let you take it easy now. We're your friends. You understand? We're friends. Huh? It's all right. There you go. Take it easy. What are you going to do with him?
Turn him loose?
You going to leave him here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can take care of himself. Besides, Billy, taking in strays doesn't pay.
I remember when you took in a stray in the name of Billy Bunny. Maybe I ought to return the favor.
Before you do, you better ask him why he was staked out on that anthill.
My pony rides double.
You could be making a mistake, Billy.
Yeah, it could be. But then that's my privilege. Ain't it, Patrick? Come on.
Billy. I'll put him in a cell.
What do you mean, put him in a cell? What'd he do?
Well, he has to sleep someplace tonight. I'll send him on his way in the morning.
Well, look, maybe I could find him a job around town here, something, you know.
Billy, he's not a town Indian. Who'll hire him?
I don't know. Whoever I could talk into it, I guess.
Look, I know you're trying to help somebody you think needs it, but you don't know anything about him. That scar on his cheek, you know what it is?
If you do not know, I will tell you. It is the death mark the Apaches brand their slaves with.
All right, so he's a runaway Apache slave, huh? They caught him, they staked him out. Doesn't mean he doesn't deserve another chance, does it?
I don't know, Billy. It's not up to you or me.
Oh, you sound just like one of these town reformers.
Take it any way you like.
I don't mean that. I mean, You know,
It's all right, Billy. I'll do what I can for him. Come on.
Much obliged.
Here we go. Where?
Mr. Patrick. I got him a job. He's going to be a nice, respectable citizen.
I hope you're right, Billy. I suppose you know you're sticking both our necks out.
Patrick, you were born cynical, boy.
There's one thing. I won't have any trouble in this town. You understand me?
Come on, let's go. Come on. How you doing, Joe? Doing all right, huh? I'd like to have you meet your new swamper here.
An Apache?
Yeah, well, he can push a broom as good as anybody, Joe. It's just...
Now, come on.
Yeah, I gotta go somewhere. I gotta see him out of here about a horse. I'll see you later. You take it easy, will you?
Hey. Finish up.
How are you, Patrick?
Billy.
You're always working late, sir. Why don't you, Saturday night, why don't you put this book away here, and I'll buy you a drink.
I'd like to, Billy, but I get paid the sheriff full time.
Yeah? Wish you'd take an hour off from me anyway, because, I want you to see how good Tom's working out over at the saloon.
Tom?
Yeah, you know, the kid we found. Call him Tom. Said the Apaches called him Tiger Eye or something like that.
Oh. Billy, did he ever tell you why he was staked out on that anthill?
Yeah, he told us. He said he was a runaway Apache slave.
I heard him. But the Apaches reserved that punishment for a serious crime. You know that too, Billy.
You don't take a chance on anybody, do you? You're always done.
Look, Billy, I've gone along with you, but you don't know any more about him than I do. Why are you trying so hard to defend him?
Because no one else will.
Go get him, Timmy. Sick him.
Why don't you kids go play someplace else? Come on. Kids are mean sometime without even trying, you know, they just... Come on, let's go in there.
You're late again. Billy, when you talked me into giving him a job, you told me to be here on time. Well, he ain't made it yet, not once.
Look, Joe, why don't you take it just a little easy on him, because he's never done this kind of work before.
Don't look to me like he's ever done any kind of work. You stay and work a half an hour later. Clean up. Get busy.
It is no use, Billy. It will not work.
Yeah, it's going to work. It's all right. It just takes time. Tom, that's what my friend Patrick tells me. Just give it a chance. Huh?
You are my friend, Billy.
That's right.
For you, I will try.
All right.
But I do not know for how long.
That's fair enough.
Just when you start hiring Apache bucks.
Ain't my idea.
Okay, his idea was, I don't like it. I don't like him.
That makes two of us.
Then get rid of him. Can't trust one of them, you know it.
I hired him as a favor to a friend. Can't fire him without a reason.
Maybe I can give you one.
Closey, you think those glasses bounce? That'll come out of your pay. Now get a broom and clean up that mess.
You leave him alone, Purdy. Don't tell me what to do. No Apache's gonna knife me. Maybe you'd like a bullet in your head.
That's enough, both of you.
He started it, Patrick.
You're not finishing it, Billy. Purdy, go back to your drink while you're still catting.
Tom.
Let him go.
Well, he's gone.
That's better it happened now.
It wasn't his fault.
Billy, it doesn't much matter who starts trouble. You know that.
All I wanted to do was just give him a chance.
Got himself knifed. Apache death mark. Your friend has it carved on his cheek.
That don't mean he did it, Patrick.
I should have had better sense than let you talk me into hiring that murdering Apache.
That's the way you were pushing him, Joe. You're lucky it wasn't you.
Billy, you Johnson, you Forbes, get your horses. Meet me at the office and we'll go after him. Joe, take care of Purdy. Oh, Billy, you can go along to bring him back.
What for, to hang?
He'll have a chance to prove he's innocent.
Yeah? What chance would any Apache have in a white man's court?
Same as any other man.
I'd be a fool if I thought that.
You're a fool if you don't.
Well, I'm not going along with you this time. I intend to find out for myself.
Billy, he's all Apache now. If you push him too hard, he'll kill you.
I don't believe that.
I'll tell you this just once, Billy. Don't try to interfere. That's one you owe me, Patrick. Hey, like somebody jumped them from behind same time they jumped us.
You thinking the same thing I am, Billy?
Just the kind of a trick Billy loves to pull.
You know, Pat, there are times I feel like taking back some of the things I've said about Billy.
See, we've got to get Johnson back to town. You manage it alone?
Sure. What about you?
Well, if the Apache's out, one man can get through easier than three. Looks to me like they've cleared out. I'll go get the horses.
What do you say, Tom? What's the matter? You don't need that. Boy, you sure took some finding, Tom.
My name is not Tom. I did not wish for you to trail me, Billy.
Well, you knew I'd come, didn't you?
See, I suppose I did. You brought Garrett?
No, I didn't bring Garrett. Didn't bring anyone. I wanted to find you myself.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I wanted to find some answers. You killed Purdy, didn't you?
It was not for this I killed him. I have been bad medicine ever since I can remember, Billy. The Apaches, they did not want me, nor did the whites. I could not help this, but they hate me for it. There was a girl. She was as pretty as a fawn. I loved her so much I did not know day from night. She cursed me, Billy. She laughed at me. I was in a fury. And I killed her. I killed her. And the Apaches, they come and they find me and they stake me out. Do you understand why I did it, Billy? Do you?
Ask you about Tim Purdy.
See, I killed him too.
Purdy didn't have a chance, Tom. Now you tell me why.
People torment me, Billy. They push me into corners because of this. There must be a better way to judge a man.
You jumped him in the dark, Tom. From the back.
What else is there to do for an animal like what they have made me? This knife is the only one I can trust in the whole world. I thought maybe I could trust you too, Billy.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to stick anyone else in the back. Because I'm going to stop you right now.
No, Billy. No. I will not go back to hang, Billy. I've seen too many men die this way. I will not. No, Billy. No.
Tom!
It is an Apache trap.
I walked right into it. Why'd you do that?
I owed you a debt. It is now paid.
Tom, we got to end it right here.
Why, Billy? You said you were my friend. I just saved your life.
I know that.
Then why? You don't win no badge. You could let me go, Billy. No one would ever know.
I would.
No. Please, Billy. If you ever were my friend, please, let me go. I don't want to have to kill you.
You're going to have to get away.
Then I am sorry for what I must do.
He hated his enemies, Patrick. And everyone was his enemy. I don't think he knew what to do with a friend.
Billy.
He killed an Apache girl. Because she laughed at him. Just one show of love might have changed him.
No, Billy, he was a murderer.
That knife was the only friend he had. I would have stopped him, Patrick.
Yeah, you would have tried. But I couldn't let him kill you while you were doing it.
I'll bury him. Don't even know the right name to put on the headboard. go on. I just watch it.
No. You must break the piñata. Everyone wants to see you do it, Billy.
Yeah.
¿Verdad?
No, wait. You let a woman blindfold you, next thing you know, she wants to put a ring in your nose.
Please, Bellito. It is a holiday and everyone is happy. Do this for us.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, me.
Ain't there nobody else in this town but that kid? He's all I've heard about since I rode in.
Senor, he is Billy the Kid.
Well, now, maybe that means something to you. Then you better stay out of my way.
No, senor. You don't want trouble with him.
Mister, the country I'm from, we'd take care of 3 green-haired kids like him before breakfast. Fill it up.
Now, you ready? That ain't exactly in the Christmas spirit, mister. But tonight I won't let it pass.
Yeah, you better. Oh, you got a big reputation, all right. But you're nothing but a green-haired kid.
I don't know what you got on your mind, mister, but you better forget it.
Oh, you're a real tough one, ain't you? At least that's what people keep telling me. But then I never believe what I hear.
You believe what you want.
Sure, sonny boy. As long as you're feeling so generous, you wouldn't mind if I borrowed this.
It's a doctor for him, Rita. We'll clear out of here.
He would have killed you. It was in self-defense. Pat Garrett will understand. There are witnesses.
I believe if my friend's in here, if he dies, they're going to try me for murder. Now, there might be 12 men in this town that wouldn't want to see me hang, but I can't take that chance.
Where will you go?
I'll go down across the border. I'll be down there 2 or 3 months, and this thing will die down.
Rita, wake up.
I did not mean to sleep. I waited all night.
Where did Billy head?
You know?
Ed Peters rode over to Fort Sumner to get me. I heard the whole story.
Hartman is not dead. The doctor says he still has a chance to live.
I'll talk to the doctor before I set out after Billy. Now, where did he go?
I cannot tell you.
Rita, there was no reason for Billy to run. There are plenty of witnesses that he shot in self-defense.
A jury will never believe him.
Now you're talking like Billy. He doesn't trust anyone. Maybe he's had cause, but he's got to learn that the law works for him the same as anyone else. Rita, look. You'll be doing him a favor. Letting me get to him first. I'll clear this whole thing up.
He rode for the border.
Border? Well, he had more sense. He'll have to ride through 100 miles of Apache country.
He's gone that way before.
Rita, the whole Mescalero tribe moved off the reservation last week. They're out for blood. Some fool Indian agent gave them only half the beef they've been promised by treaty. I've been over to Fort Sumner trying to get army protection for the settlers down that way. None available.
Billy did not know.
He'll find out soon enough. If I don't get to him first.
Doggone. Shh, baby. Shh, baby. Shh, quiet now, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, you like that, huh? You like that? Billy Bonnie's here. Where? You wanna wait here a minute for me? I got a few things to do. Then we gotta figure out what to do with you then. That all right? Good boy. Hey, baby. You chew on this for a while, huh? Come on, take it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. You chew on that and I'll bring you back something better. That's fine, baby. Feeding time, boy. No wonder you was crying. I got something better for you in this glove, even if it is a new one. I even got a cup for you. See? You're gonna like this, boy. We're gonna drink up. Come on. No, come on, now drink it. Come on. No, be a good boy. Drink it. Come on. Yeah. Oh. Wait a minute. Yeah. Let's see now. that's more like it. You got a name? Guess you do, but I don't know what it is. How about Joe? Joe, you like that? Huh? All right, Joe it is. Little Joe. Little Joe. You got a problem, Little Joe. Boss, another Apache's acting up. It ain't too likely you're going to make it either way. So I guess we better clear out here, Little Joe. You about done there? About finished? Yeah. All right. It's all gone, boy. I want to bury folks now. And we'll be heading out. All right. Dark tonight, Little Joe. Then we'll make a safe camp. Another day's ride, we'll see what we can do about slipping you into Lincoln without getting me caught. With you. I fed you. You burped real fine, boy. Little Joe. What's the matter? What's the matter with you? Yeah, oh, Little Joe. That's about all we got, Little Joe. What he's gonna have to do. Well, you sure picked the wrong fella to come along, Little Joe. If you're willing to put up with me, I'll give it a try. Kind of involved rig you got there, fella. Better remember how it all wraps up. Let me see now. This goes here. This goes here. And this goes here. Got it. Here. This goes there. Yeah. How you doing, huh? Yeah. Don't look like much, but it'll have to do, Little Joe. Oh, well, I reckon I'd better call you Josephine from now on.
I didn't expect to find you sitting here waiting for me.
Must have dozed off.
Put your gun away.
Not if you're here to take me in.
What you do, I'd come after you.
Tell you the truth, I didn't expect to still be in your bailiwick by now. Now, I like you, Patrick, but if it's a choice between me hanging or shooting you,
Billy, use your head for a change. You're going in to stand trial for that shooting.
Nobody's trying me for murder.
Hartman might pull through. Even if he doesn't, it was self-defense. The jury would have to listen.
You name me 12 good citizens of Lincoln that wouldn't be happy to see me hang.
We don't have time to argue that.
We better get it over with, Patrick. Right now.
Billy, I'm not shooting you, but I am taking your gun. You're under arrest.
I gotta feed Josephine.
Josephine?
I named her that. I found her in a place that had been burned out.
Oh, so that's why you were headed back to Lincoln.
Well, I didn't figure on letting you see me there.
You better feed her.
Don't try jumping me.
We can argue that after you take care of your new Maverick.
Well, what's it gonna be? The only reason I was heading back, Patrick, was on account of Josephine. I reckon you can take her now.
Billy, when are you going to start making some sense? Billy, move slowly. Get the baby and yourself to cover.
Apache?
And beyond the horses, they're closing in. No cover out here.
I wanted to shoot.
And they got something better in mind for us.
I'm just gonna walk out of here. You're gonna lead the horses.
We try for the horses. They'll pick us off.
Hope you're right. Circle around, maybe get the horses back.
Not with the baby. Those Apaches will be looking for us. It's too risky. I figure the best thing for us to do is to find ourselves a hole and pull it in after it.
Looks to be a canyon down that way.
Give it a try. This'll have to do.
Look at him, riding my horse. We had rifles.
If you're wishing, why not make it a Gatling gun?
Josephine, come on, baby. Hey. Baby. Shh. Josephine. Hey, baby. Hey. That's right.
Well, that's that.
Josephine, you're just like all women. You open your mouth at the wrong time.
Let him get tired now so you can pick us off easy.
The cover we've got, we're not likely to get a shot at him. I've seen you do some mighty fancy shooting, Patrick. All you need's a target. Billy!
Hello down there. You understand English? Well, that don't matter. You're the sorriest-looking bunch of coyotes I ever seen. Come on out and fight. What's keeping you? Here I am, right in front of you. Must be one of you down there like to lift my hair. Here I am, right in front of you. Stay away from that horse!
One got away on my horse. Too far away to hit him with this.
Yeah, we're lucky that all we lost is your horse.
I'll bring some others back.
We're close to Lincoln. We've got horses. By the time they get back here, we'll be there.
I didn't say I was going with you.
Billy, I know you don't think very much of the law, but you're going to stand by it just the same. I promise you a fair trial by a fair jury. That's all any man get, that's all you're going to get. No more, no less. You take my word for that?
Never had any trouble taking your word, Patrick.
Good. Then I can trust you to be in Lincoln for the trial.
You can trust me, Patrick.
You better get the horses before they wander off. I'll bring Josephine down.
Mad with Billy. Hartman is alive. Since he didn't die, Billy didn't kill anybody. No? And if he didn't kill anybody, he's not wanted for murder. No? And he did so much for that sweet little baby. Everybody is begging the padre to let them adopt her. Now, do you think Billy is so bad?
I'd better find out what the Padre's decided.
Oh, man of my word, Patrick. I said I'd show up back here for the trial. Just had some unfinished business to take care of first. I did figure you'd understand. Brought you a Christmas present, too. Did you ever see a genuine Indian scalp, Patrick? No, I'm just kidding. So don't get your haggles up.
Belito.
I'm back. The jury's probably going to hang me. But I got Patrick's word here. They're going to do it fair.
Yeah. I'll even knot the rope myself.
Sure is a beauty, ain't it?
1 of 1,000.
You know, it don't seem hardly fair you riding all the way in from Lincoln just for this shoot.
The rules of the contest, Dusty. Any man's got $5 can enter. There's men here that have come a lot farther than that.
A rifle like that, a man would ride 1,000 miles for.
Well, I guess I better get over to the hotel, wash off some of this trail dust. Look you all up later.
Sure ain't much sense in me shooting again him.
He's throwing $5 away.
Well, the least I can do is make some money out of this. I think I'll go in and bet a few dollars on Pat.
Fixing to join the shoot, mister?
Oh, I thought I might.
Doesn't cost you nothing to think. It'll cost you $5 to sign up.
Uh-huh. Well, help yourself. Don't let too much stick under your thumbnail.
James Miles. Put his name on the board, Dusty. Ain't I seen you someplace before?
Could be. I've been someplace before.
But you're a stranger in the territory, huh?
Just so I won't be a total stranger, I'll buy you folks around.
Well, how'd you want to quote on Mr. Miles, Jake?
Well, seeing how he's a stranger, but not a total stranger, I'll set the price at 10 to 1 a guinea.
If you do, you'll go broke in a hurry. I've seen Jim Miles hit a running buffalo with one shot at 200 yards. Haven't I, Jim?
I've seen you stop a few at the same distance. Have a drink, Pat.
Oh, thanks.
You mean this fellow's a buffalo hunter?
One of the best. Brought you into the territory, Jim.
Well, after you killed off most of the buffalo, I kind of drifted down into Arizona. Tried my hand at ranching for a while. Then I heard about this. Thought I might stand a good chance of winning. With you around, I'm not so sure.
How long have cattlemen been paying off at dust?
Oh, I stopped off in Silver City for a few days. Those miners don't play very good poker.
How about you, Pat? You gonna take a crack at that rifle?
Well, I thought I might.
Doesn't cost nothing to think, but...
I know. It'll cost me $5 to sign up. You got a page missing, Jake?
Oh, them's all the names. Why?
I kind of expected that I'd be working against Billy Bonney. He never misses an opportunity to shoot against me.
In a friendly match?
I wouldn't have it any other way, would you?
Oh, no. I wouldn't want to shoot against Billy. But if I was wearing that star, I'd expect to one of these days. Don't you agree with me, Sheriff?
Offhand, I'd say it was a good time for somebody to buy a drink. Might as well be me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You've all seen the grand prize of this here rifle shoot. This beautiful Winchester 73. 1 in 1,000. Now, at the factory where they make them, every once in a while, and they make good guns, all of them, every once in a while, maybe 1 out of 1,000 or so, it turns out just perfect. Now, you've all heard the rules. Let's get on with it.
Say, Bill. Got a little trouble here. Think you can help me out?
Got yourself a quarter crack. That's not bad, though. I'll build you a bar shoe. That should hold it.
Figures that for me real quick like. See, they got a rifle shoot over at Fort Sumner, and I figured they win me a real pretty Winchester. So does my friend Pat Garrett. But he won't.
Gonna shoot together, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do about this yellow horse.
Ball on for number 6. Real tight pattern. Well, with the targets moved back again, Pat Garrett and Jim Miles have shot another tie. I figure we can move the targets clear on into Lincoln County. They'd still be shooting ties.
Let's see if you can hit the ace of spades. Dead center.
You must have lots of practice.
All right with you, Pat? Set it up.
Your card.
Dead center. Your turn, Pat. Clean miss, Pat.
Dusty, I don't think I missed it. There's only one bullet hole. And I must have gone through Miles's. Would you dig out the slugs from behind the card? Two slugs. One right smack on top of the other. Here's one, and the other one's still in there. You always had luck. Moving targets, this time Miles. What's in your mind? Are you serious? I don't know anybody could hit that. But what have I got to lose? Your choice this time. Ready, Pat? Uh-huh. It's a hit! Good shooting, Pat. You ready, Miles? That's a miss. The winner, Pat Garrett. That's the end of the shooting, folks. Contest is over. I'll tell you what we're going to do, Pat. We got the best gunsmith in the territory. He's going to inscribe your name on the stock plate real fancy.
That's very kind of you, Sheriff, but I'm due back in Lincoln. I'm afraid it can't wait.
Oh, you don't have to ride out tonight. You work on it late and have it ready for you first thing in the morning. You can take the gun with you.
Don't be stubborn, Patrick. Don't be in a hurry to put anyone's name on this rifle, Sheriff. This thing may have to be mine.
Sorry, Billy, but you're a little bit late. What kept you?
Oh, my old pony started to pull up lame. I stopped at Roswell to have old Bill build me a bar shoe, but I didn't think I was going to be late for the rifle shoot.
Well, it's over. Finished and done.
Yeah. Suppose I put $100 on the line before shoot off. What would you say to that, Patrick?
Well, I'd ask to see the 100.
I don't have a right-handed, but I will in a few days. You know I'll pay off if I lose.
Oh, I know you'll pay off, Billy, but I'm worried about the kind of money you can pick up that fast.
You worry too much, Patrick. But if you won't sell me this gun, you won't give me a chance to shoot off. I just might have to steal it from you.
That I am not worried about.
It probably means what he says.
No, I wouldn't say that. Those two have been friends for years.
Billy, why don't I take you to dinner, try to keep you out of trouble?
Well, it's mighty nice of you, Patrick, but the fact of the matter is I got some business I have to attend to for a while. For the meantime, you watch that gun.
I'll watch it. I sure never saw a shot like that, Pat. Well, I guess the drinks are on me. Well, I think he had some unfinished business to attend to. I guess it took him longer than he expected. Whoever did it didn't want him to tell us.
The rifle's gone. Somebody stole your Winchester, Pat. And I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Billy said he'd steal that gun, and he did.
Now, hold on, Sheriff. I'll admit that Billy can be kind of wild at times, but he isn't a thief or a murderer.
Now, don't tell me about Billy the Kid. To a man like him, a good gun is the most important thing there is. I saw him look at that gun. And a man that has that look in his eye will kill to get what he wants.
Jim Miles wanted that rifle, too.
Left town yesterday, saw him myself.
He could have doubled back.
Billy's a friend of yours, Pat. You've been easy with him. Does that include covering up his murders? I'll swear in a posse. We'll find him, we'll hang him.
If it is Billy, you'd never catch him, Sheriff. I'd stand a chance if I went after him. I know him.
Would you bring him in?
What do you think?
You would.
Pat never saw the day when he could beat Billy with a rifle. We can settle that right now. Hey, come on, boy. Let's see that there Winchester 73. That's right. If you got it, let's see it.
Well, I guess you're going to have to wait till old Pan Garrett rides through.
You mean you lost the rifle shoot?
No, not exactly. Didn't lose it, just didn't get there in time. I don't mean to be prying on your business there, mister, but doesn't this rifle belong to Pat Garrett?
It used to be his rifle. Now it's mine.
Don't tell me he sold it to you.
Oh, not exactly. But someone's got to play poker last night. Pat's luck didn't hold out, so I came away with the rifle.
Yeah, well, that's strange, mister. That's real strange, because I play poker with Pat Garrett. I've seen him win a little, I've seen him lose, but I've never seen him lose more than the money he had in his pocket.
Too bad you weren't there last night. I'm real happy to set up the drinks, gentlemen. It isn't every day a man wins a rifle like this. Well, I've only time for one. But I'll be real happy to have you gentlemen drink up the rest.
Hey, you forgot your drink, kid.
You've been riding him hard.
I was in a hurry.
Yeah. That girl's going to be in a hurry, too. And it won't take him long to ride you down, mister.
Why would he want to ride me down?
To get that rifle of his.
You saying I stole it?
You said that, mister. I didn't.
Maybe you'd like to get it back for him.
That don't make no matter to me. But it is going to be interesting to see what happens when old Patrick catches up with you. And from the looks of that pony, it won't take him long.
I can use a fresh horse. Yours. Unhook your belt. Unhook it. That's right. Toss it away. Out here. Toss it away. Now move away. Right.
What happened, Billy? Why didn't you go for your gun?
It didn't make much sense, not when you're looking down the barrel of a Winchester.
But that Winchester belongs to Pat Garrett. Why didn't you make a try for it?
Why don't we let Pat get his own gun? While we're at it, suppose we don't tell him anything about what happened here today, huh?
Could be we won't see him for a long time.
You'll see him, all right. And when he rides in, you just tell him the truth, see? You just tell him part of the truth. You don't say anything about the fella that stole that gun.
Not a word. Not a word. Well, what do we say?
You tell him I was here, and then I rode out real fast.
Never did think I'd see it.
Shut your mouth.
Hello, Pat. What are you doing here in Roswell?
I'm trailing a horse that's wearing a bar shoe. You know anything about that horse?
Well, Pat, I build a lot of bar shoes. It's the only thing that'll hold a hoof with a quarter crack. Keeps it from spreading.
Did you build one for Billy Bonney?
Well, I might have.
Billy been in here recently?
Yeah, Billy was here and he rid out.
Was he carrying a new Winchester 73?
Well, I can't exactly say he was carrying a new Winchester. No, I can't say that.
Well, what can you say?
We can say Billy was here and he rid out.
But you can't say anything about the Winchester.
Well, I'll say this much. It's a real purty gun.
Thanks.
Yeah, we kept our word.
Don't be a fool, kid. You've got no place to go. You're playing very smart, kid. What happens when you reach the top? Why don't you step out for a showdown? You can have it any way you want, 6 guns or rifle. Billy, maybe you didn't mean it, but you killed a man. I'll take your word it was an accident. I promise you fair trial, Billy. If the jury believes you didn't mean it, that it was an accident, jury may give you a break. I don't want you to hang, Billy, you know that. Thanks, Miles. There never was a cut that felt so good.
Nice gun, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's real nice. So is that Palomino.
Funny thing, that's what Miles said just before he stole my horse.
He stole it?
Got the drop on me and took my horse. I got Jag and old Bill as my witnesses.
I don't think very much of your joke, Billy.
I didn't think you'd kill a man for a rifle either.
Myers killed for it. You could be held for aiding and abetting the escape of a murderer.
Well, Patrick, I didn't know that he killed anyone. I thought maybe he just stole your gun. You wanted to get it back. You know. But how would you have found him if Miles hadn't ridden a horse with a bar shoe?
You always got an answer, Billy. If you're lucky, you'll always be the right one.
Bring on the iron, Jimmy.
Right, Billy.
Would either one of you gentlemen be William H. Bonney?
I am.
My name's Henry Grant. Spell the first name with a D in the middle of it.
Henry Grant. Well, you're the...
Yeah, we've heard of you, Henry.
That's nice. I've heard of you too, Billy. Seems like it's about time we met, don't it? Especially since I'm gonna kill you. That's right. I'm gonna put a bullet in your hide they can't dig out.
You mind telling me just why you're after my scalp?
Folks have been talking about you more than they do me. Let's just say I don't like your looks. Matter of fact, I detest them. You remind me of a poodle dog I once saw.
You can't say I'm not willing to oblige a man looking that hard for a fight, Henry. You're wearing a gun. Maybe you want fists?
No, only guns, Billy. Not here and now. I need a better witness than your friend there. I'll be in Lincoln, waiting for you.
You locked up Toby Miller last night.
Uh-huh.
I put up bail with Judge Ryder. Turn him loose.
You, got a release from the judge?
Knowing you, I wouldn't be here without it.
Gordon, when are you going to tell your cowhands that Lincoln is not their private playground?
When I decide that it isn't. Why don't you grow up, Garrett, and stop playing games with that badge you're wearing? Half the business in this town comes from me. My men are entitled to a little fun on payday. You got to learn to make allowances for them.
Not for them, Gorman, and not for you. You should know by now you'll get no special privileges from me.
I've been a patient man, Garrett, until now.
So I've noticed.
Talking to you is just a waste of time. Turn Toby loose.
Put up bail for you.
You know I was drunk last night. You feel like trying your luck with me now?
Forget it, Toby. I've got better things to do than breaking my hands on your hard head. Stay sober while you're in town and show up for your hearing tomorrow morning. That's going to cost him more time in the pokey and you more bail money.
The time will come, Garrett, when you'll meet a man you can't whip or outshoot. I intend to make sure that won't be long.
I'd like to have seen the door that did that.
Next time I'll invite you, Henry. It's been a long time.
That it has. I'd have looked you up before, but I heard you changed your ways and pinned on a star. Well, I'm a law-abiding citizen myself. I couldn't come gunning after a sheriff, now could I?
From what I've heard, you found enough other men.
I got one more picked out. He's called Billy the Kid. He's a friend of yours, I hear tell.
I thought it might be me.
No, not this time.
Who sent for you, Henry? Andy Gorman?
I don't have to be paid to call out a man like Billy the Kid.
No, some people kill for just the glory of it. But I know you, Henry. You'll take the cash.
Now, you do me an injustice. I'm a law-abiding man. I never drew first on a man in my life. Self-defense is no crime.
You got no grudge against Billy. You don't even know him.
He's still called Billy the Kid.
That's what matters to you, isn't it? There's one more name to add to your reputation.
The only name that would suit me better would be yours.
I'll give you a chance at that, too. You're under arrest.
What for? I've done nothing.
You don't have to. Vagrancy is a crime. You have no visible means of support. Henry, you got a choice. Get out of Lincoln now, or you'll spend 3 months on a county road gang for vagrancy.
He's no vagrant, Garrett. He works for me.
You foxed me. That's a little trick I'll have to remember.
You're full of cute tricks, aren't you? So am I. New release for Toby. Turn him loose.
Hiring Henry Grant to do your fighting for you is a bad mistake, Gorman.
Fighting? I'm a working cowhand, just like your pal Billy.
You got it all figured out, haven't you, Gorman? With Billy out of the way, Tundle won't stand a chance against you and the rest of your crew. How long after that will you grab for the rest of Lincoln County?
The law is your business, Garrett. Try minding it. Tell Toby we'll be up the street in the saloon. Bottle of whiskey, 2 glasses.
Don't you think we have enough on our hands without sticking your dog on Garrett, too?
Wasn't my idea. Toby was acting on his own.
Doesn't help having Garrett breathing down my neck.
Garrett won't come up behind you. I'm not sure about Billy the Kid. He's your first problem.
Nobody's faster with a gun than I am. I told you I'd take care of him. My own time and my own way.
You're supposed to get here yesterday.
I had a business call to make.
You saw the kid?
I saw him.
You got it set up?
I think so. He riles easy.
So does Garrett. He's just as dangerous as Billy. Maybe more so.
I've been thinking about that, too. Here's to the man that kills them both.
Here's hoping you're the man.
What do you say, Patrick?
Hi, Billy. How are you, Jimmy?
Fine, Mr. Garrett. Figured on looking you up, but you saved me the trouble. You look like bad news, Patrick.
That depends on you.
You seen Henry Grant, ain't you?
I've seen him.
You expected me to ride in to meet him, didn't you?
Billy, I never know what you're going to do.
I ain't looking for trouble, Henry Grant.
I know that, but Lincoln County's a keg of dynamite waiting for somebody to light the fuse. Henry Grant could be the match.
Uh-huh. I had the same hunch. Henry Grant's gun's for hire. Somebody paid a price. And I think that somebody's Andy Gorman.
With you out of the way or in jail for murder, Tundle wouldn't last long against Gorman.
You think walking soft and talking soft, backing down to men like Henry Grant's a way to head that off?
I know it is.
All right, Patrick. You can't say I didn't give it a real try, but it better work out the way you say.
Billy, you can start by handing me your gun.
You're such a trusting soul, Patrick. I suppose you know you ain't got no legal right to take my gun.
I know that, Billy. But I'm asking for it anyway. Billy. I'll also take that little derringer you keep handy.
What? Yeah. You know something, Patrick? I'd plumb forgotten about that thing.
Thank you, Billy. You'll find your guns hanging on the pegboard in front of my office when you ride out.
You think I won't need them sooner?
You won't need them. I've known Henry Grant longer than I've known you. He'll play it strictly on the level and legal.
You think he's that fast with a gun?
He doesn't have to think, Billy. He is that fast.
I just wonder about that. You lug out that sack of beans, will you, Jimmy? And then go down to the livery stable and pick up the oats by yourself. I'm going to ride my pony back to the ranch. Tricks like that can cause a fella lose his temper.
Well, that's the idea. Where's your gun, Billy?
I don't reckon I need one, Henry.
I think you do.
Time was when I just naturally shot you, Henry.
You're welcome to try. I'll gladly buy you a gun if you haven't got one.
Much as I hate to say it, this ain't one of my fighting days.
Funny thing. You hear a lot of talk about how hard a man is. Then you face him and there's nothing there. You're yellow, Billy.
You tell Pat Garrett I ask you to bring my guns back with you.
You can't run away, Billy. People will talk. The whole country will start talking about how yellow you are. I'll be back. I'll be here waiting for you.
You have your fun, Henry. It may not be for long.
I never could figure what makes men like you tick.
Trigger of a gun?
Does killing mean that much to you?
That's part of it. You ever hear of Wild Bill Hickok, John Wesley Hardin, Luke Short? You know why you heard of them? Because they made a reputation for themselves by the number of men they killed. People write books about them. They even write songs about them. Ballad of Henry Grant. That's what they'll be writing about me one of these days. Henry Grant, the man who gunned down Billy the Kid. Dime novels with fancy pictures showing me doing it. I like the sound of that. Just a little job to be done first.
A job named William H. Bunny.
Maybe I can get it started now. Thought you left town with your yellow friend, Billy the Kid.
Billy isn't yellow.
All right. I'll let the rest of you judge. I knocked Billy Bonnie into the street. I asked him to fight, and I called him yellow to his face. But he rode out of town rather than face me. What would you call him but a yellow-bellied coward?
You're a dirty liar.
Try saying that to me when you grow up, Sonny. Well, maybe you're older than I thought. At least you try to fight. You ain't as yellow as your friend Billy. Pick me up again, Sonny. When you're old enough to pack a gun.
Fight, I'll give it to you.
Now, you don't want to do that, boy. I have no fight with you. I don't want to kill you. These men will bear witness that I tried to talk the boy out of drawing on me. He insisted. Went for his gun first.
Get out of town, Henry.
The boy might have a friend who'll want to look me up. Someone like Billy the Kid, maybe.
He'll look you up, all right. And he'll put a bullet between your eyes before your gun clears leather. 2 of you men carry the boy out of here.
Now it begins. I hope you can handle it.
I can handle it. But if Garrett interferes...
He'll take care of Garrett. You just worry about the kid.
For that.
Yes, guess it is. Didn't take you long to get here.
Tom Rydell rode out to tell me what happened. There's just one thing I want, Patrick. It's my gun. Well, there's nothing you can do to Henry Grant. He made sure of that. They got to call it self-defense. And you can't even slap his wrist for killing a boy who didn't know one end of a gun from the other.
Billy, if you kill Grant, you'll be starting something that won't stop.
I played it your way for a long time, Patrick. Maybe too long. Now, I don't mind the rules, just so long as they work the same way for everybody. But they don't.
You know I don't like asking you to forget about the murder of your best friend.
I know that. But if I run here, I gotta keep on running. And I can't get away from myself.
Fool enough to try using a gun yourself, Gorman.
I only gamble like this for a stake that's worth it.
If you can trust the man you hired, why?
I don't have to trust him. I've been waiting for a chance like this for a long time. You've been the balance here in Lincoln, you and Billy the Kid. Now there's going to be another balance. Me and Henry Grant. Only his gun will talk a lot louder than Billy's ever could with you holding him back. I won't hold Henry back. Might even wind up electing him sheriff.
You're not smart enough to make it work.
I think I am. Every man in Lincoln is going to be out there watching the showdown between Billy and Henry Grant. You'll never even notice the shot that kills you, Garrett. Move back.
There. Cuff him. Only one. Pass the other one through. All right, come around here. The other one on yourself.
Your fault, Billy. About the boy, I mean. You settled it this morning, he'd still be alive. But you had to play it stubborn.
I used to think things like this were fun, Hendry. They ain't. Draw your gun.
And hang for murder? Not a chance, Billy. You go first. I'm ready.
When that bell goes again, it'll be ringing for one of us. That all right with you?
Getting nervous, Billy?
I didn't want to do this, Patrick.
I know that, Billy.
I got to deliver those supplies to Mr. Tundle.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না
তোমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয় এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রুগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি একটু উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Một video 1 ngày 5 tháng 7 2024 bên Chilling. Let's go boy. Mình sẽ bay tiếp cho các em xem nhé. Ok, để tự lại. Anh sẽ khiển một chút. Mình sẽ kiếm 50 củ để 50 củ để luôn tiếp lên chiến sĩ nhất. Đây nếu lái được thẳng quá, chôn quá. Lái thẳng rồi. Chi xong rồi phải không? Máy hù tỏ. Đùa, mày đùa. Thôi, thầy kệ cho mày tự đi. Chuyển chiếc tăng chiều mày. Xa sửa binh nhé. Ok, thật ra được 3 cùng 47 chỉ không? Cộng 3,17 nhân trừ 20%. Tầm chơi được 20%. Đây là nạp chút năng lượng chung qua bản thân. Đây sẽ lên 127 triệu của mình. 127 triệu quét à? Đây chơi lên ở đây đuổi 2 cái màu vàng. Rồi xong bài cao như vậy. Mình kéo vậy. Sao? Nộp. Trời giảm đất. Xếp thằng này quỷ à? Ác quỷ vô 3. Đùa tao. Cái này nó là thử làm rồi. Dược rồi. Chết rồi. Đi kìa. 2 phút rồi. 2 phút hơn của pháo. Mày lái. Mày cộng 10 cho thầy. Đùa tao. Đấy rồi. Ngã chéo mà. Thêm không được. 16 mà.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
খেয়াল করছো শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে।
বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে, তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Bài nói không thì thiếu reverse rất nhiều ấy. Vài phút suy được kéo ra nhỉ. Nào. Thiếu đồ ai à? Bố 35 2 9 tuổi 10 tuổi 10 tuổi 10 tuổi gần 11 tuổi. Ăn được 8 tuổi giờ 6 rồi. 2 score và sẽ ra quay trứng này. Bye bye. Ra quay trứng này. Trứng ra legend đấy thầy ơi. Còn tao sao, nhưng mà sao ở đây? Mấy ông tao mặc cái đấy không? Tao không phải này. Rồi. Sợ ra không ra legend này chôn búa à? Rồi, nang trắng chuỗi à? Chuỗi thêm một quả nữa thì thích lửa. Trốn vai bíp. Nổi không? Đánh chim mày. Tao cái gì đi thầy ơi? Cứ epic rồi, cứ epic và giá là mình chôn tao. À, ô. Lát không? Vô địch kìa. Còn lấy cái đồ thủ lên. Có thấy không?
Chết tiền đấy rồi. Chết tiền đấy rồi. Mong thêm gì nữa kìa.
Bây giờ bao đi. Quên không? Quên thôi phải thế. Ngang cho đánh nổi á. Được thắng.
Nó bảo rồi đi.
Nó click cái gì nhỉ? Chuồn nào đi tắt mất cái này rồi thầy gì chuồn đào. Lời xe à? Mất thắng à? Anh thắng em đi thắng cho 9 không? Nếu mà điều vào ngày rồi ta thì đây đúng. Mình xin à? Fan 1 à? Hiểu. Hiểu dám đi fan 1 nha. Kiếm giác vậy chồng. Tao thấy đi fan 1 vậy. Khỏe thế.
Rồi, thằng khỏe vãi. Thằng tanh mình không Galio đéo ăn nổi. Galio hai đồ qua hai đồ tanh cho Galio rồi. Mà đéo ăn nổi. Nó khỏe quá. Được không? Thằng này. Tôi ba chết rồi. Đó. Ba chết thì vẫn làm. Bốc lên. Lan chơi 20 tuổi được 2 lần quay à. Là làm tiếp. Ủa ra đâu nó sao vậy? Mày nhờn, mày nhờn. Rồi cút. Galio đâu? Ra đi xin tí quan này. Rồi ta dồn tới đi. Dây đi 2 lần của Wissan luôn này. Ona luôn này. Ui. Không có mà. Thằng mới một con. Thằng không con. Mình không con. Thằng này à? Thằng này ai? Thằng Gaio 2. Rồi một thằng Gaio 2 nhá. Hết rồi. Đâu nữa? Nếu đéo ra Gaio game rác 80 tiền chúng ta. Đúng rồi. 80 tiền cho ra Gaio à? Tôi hiểu, rác biết. Gaio. Đéo Gaio. Nhà chị đéo gì mà. Cái đồ phép đi. Mà một đồ tanh. Không. Yes, Gaio đâu? Yes. Gaio ở chôn bố à? Thằng béo thích phớt lờ đâu không? Nó cho chút đấy. Cô có quần áo chưa cất ở đây này. Một tí nhưng mà móc đồ hết rồi. À. Tao trước giờ vẫn thế mà.
Đúng mà. Mày ăn lại, mày bán đâu? Bán. Nó đâu? Cái tao treo quần áo hơi
Chinh chùa à? Nổi không? Đánh nổi là ngày không? Đừng móc vậy. Bao nhiêu cái nữa? Gì? 2 cái á? 2 cái á? 2 cái lấy đây này, một cái áo đang treo này. Áo của thằng áo đang treo này. À, đéo biết, mất rồi. Đéo biết. Gì? 35 máu à? 35 máu à? Thằng kia nó sống ở chôn búa. Sao hả em? 60 tuổi, đâu được, chỉ được what the hell lập VIP của cái đâu chưa? Chưa thấy cái gì, chưa thấy gọi là gì, gọi là thông báo là đéo cho tiền rồi hay gì. Chuẩn không vậy? Mày quá ngay một cái gọi là gì giảm đa phép, mày đi mày đòi ăn tao, mày phút xuống dưới đi xin 2 sự khỏe đấy, anh là lên xin mang. Ôi kìa 60 mấy tuổi này, mình sẽ bút cho các em nhá, bút cho các em ngay từ vào đầu. Ok, bắn hết tốc độ chưa rồi gì ở đây? Thanh đỏ không? Thanh đỏ ấn lên là đều ấn được. Đều ấn được rồi, hết chơi 2 xin à? Thằng xong đấu mà không đánh xin là chị chôn nhỉ? Không đánh xin nào? Xong đấu có 1-2 đi xin thôi, xong để đi xin vào. Mắc rồi. What the hell? Chơi bảo phe chờ kia bị rơi. Bây giờ qua cái. À chơi tắm xem có không? Khiếp. Cái gì vậy? Em thoa vào trong mix sự kinh khủng ấy. Tuấn, anh đỡ mũ hoa. Ok, chào em. Cần cái gì nữa? Cái gì nữa nhỉ? Vùng đao không được rồi, không, một cái này. Đang quay mà. Đây rồi. Sự phải bút một chút tốc độ cho thành nhân vật đấy. Đây rồi, anh sẽ bút em bằng sao em? Cái gì nhỉ? Launch into space simulator. Vua. 9U3IEA. Cha thấy bây giờ 9U3IEA. Lúc này là thằng anh không của tao, thằng trẻ con này. Nó cho đây họ tao Dương Yên nó cho clip cải từ lâu rồi. Để tao chơi được cái này. 9U3. Không bóc đâu. Tao lấy đồ khô. Tiền lấy đồ khô kia của tao là xong mà. Đồ kia tao phơi tối qua mà. Đủ tao ấy. Phơi tối qua mà. Ôi tôi mắt. Tao để anh bay tiếp anh. Ui lao ở đây này. Sao anh gọi ý lao nhỉ? Dám gọi ý lao. Mà rồi em ơi. Nhưng mà anh không Galileo Vũ ơi, không Galileo của Juliet rồi. Giờ bài anh yếu ấy. Thôi anh sẽ bút thằng này lên trên hành tinh kia cho mạnh. 100 tỷ à? 100 tỷ à? Nhưng mà như nào là không được ở Tuấn. Ví dụ mà đấy, cái trò bọn ta chơi là ý là nó sẽ phóng linh vật bay lên trên cái hành tinh tiếp theo ấy, nhưng mà tao phải làm đến lúc nó đủ tiền thì thôi ấy. Bọn tao vẫn kiểu xoay màn hình ấy, với cả nó có nhiều cái lúc vào phim có nhiều cái kiểu vật xung quanh ấy, như thế. Nhưng mà di chuyển nhanh điết cho con mở một máu ạ. Thôi anh đi rồi. Phải châm bài đang thắng thì thua top 5 ạ. Chuẩn. Game rác nếu chịu được game rác.